Welcome back to Grizz Vision here on OUGrizzlies.com. My name is Neil Rule. We're here with Coach Kampe, and Coach, it's a trip to Western Illinois. You know what that means. It's a trip to Sunrise Chicken.
Well, you can't beat Sunrise Chicken. You can't beat the Sunrise Cafe, and that's why we're here. Everybody looks forward to it. I got a text today from Dan Waterstraat. Remember Dan the Man Waterstraat? That's been, what, 4 or 5 years now. And his text was, beat Western and enjoy the chicken. So even the players remember this is the best chicken in the world, and that's why we're here.
And Coach, knowing you, you're a very superstitious guy, and you like things done the same way. When you've had victory, you guys have had a run of success here at Western Illinois. It's in the Sunrise Chicken, isn't it?
Well, I'm a little concerned because the owner's not here, and it's the first time in the 11 years that we've been coming, and we've won 11 straight times. It's the first time in the 11 years that she wasn't here. And so normally she gives me all the chicken I want. And today, as you can tell by the table, I sit by myself. And I had as much as I could have, but it's just not the same. So I'm a little concerned that she wasn't here, and that's screwed up the karma. But players are happy. They had a great meal, and we're getting ready.
On the business end of things, after all, this is a business trip. Conference play getting going for you guys. The last team in the Summit League to get conference play started. You have yet to play a game in the Summit League. I know it's got to be exciting just to get the conference play rolling out.
Well, we talked about that this morning in practice before we left. We looked up at the banners and said, now we start to play for the new banner. And so everybody understands the importance. We know that Western Illinois is really a good basketball team. Probably the best basketball team they've had in all the time that we've come here. I think they believe that they can win the league championship. They're 8-3. They've got a kid in Ciola Clark who is being touted. He's right there with Nate Walters as Player of the Year. I've heard he's having that good of a year. Their big is the best big in the league, in Terrell Parks. I don't think there's a more dominant big in the league than him, with his rebounding and his shot blocking and his athleticism for such a big guy. So you put those two pieces together with some really good peripheral parts, and they've built themselves a really good basketball team here. And they're 2-0 with 2 road wins, and we've got to go in here and find a way to win the game.
Coach, we're coming back here tomorrow for breakfast. The question on everybody's mind, do you go back to the well of the Sunrise Chicken, or do you go eat traditional omelet? What's the play tomorrow morning?
Well, chicken in the morning isn't really, on game day, but it's Sunrise Chicken. And how often can you have it? You get it once a year. So, I don't know. I'll have to make that decision early in the morning tomorrow. But we may come back after shoot-around, too. So it might have, I don't know. That's a good question, Neil. I got to go back, and I got to look at more film of Western Illinois. I got to figure out how we're going to guard Clark and Parks. And then I got to figure out if I can have some more chicken in the morning or not.
All right, well, stay tuned on Twitter, Coach. Appreciate the time. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah.